Shinji wrapped the Christmas Eve party with a hood classic.
Yeah, okay. Let's fucking go, Shinji. Hell yeah. Fucking hitting those notes, bro. Yeah. 風が今胸のドアを叩いても私だけをただ見つめて微笑んでるあなたこの空を抱いて輝く少年よ神話になれ That was It's Merry Christmas for you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Shinji gang. Yeah. Shinji gang.
At the end of the party, the fish take Chris Lynch upstairs as he's unfit to drive. The fish take the celebration to Taylor in B3, where Brian tells Taylor that they're all in agreement. Cole was the one who was meddling with her underwear. Brian tells all the gathered fish that he's glad they have all forgiven each other and can now focus on eliminating Cole. Downstairs, Cole fills Brian's shoes with beans. Shinji slides downstairs for a few cigarettes, and Cole slowly comes over to talk to him. Shinji is feeling chatty anyway, so they talk for a long time before Shinji reveals something to the audience.
So many things to say. Yeah, I like you. I like you. Yeah, and I hope you enjoy the outside of the world, outside of the fish tank. Yeah, you smoking weed and watching this, and enjoy the spending the very good Christmas with your family. Yeah, I hope. You're sweet, you're innocent, you're pure, you're nice. Yeah, I hope you spend a good time with your family or friends and anybody, like your boyfriend or girlfriend or anything. Yeah, yeah. After I finish this show, yeah, let's hang out sometime. Because this situation is pretty extreme. Yeah, I understand that you're falling in love with someone. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I love you.
In the morning, Jimmy tells Megan he had a bad dream the night after Summer left where...
There's a sad dream I have after Summer left where, like, a lot of people, like, I couldn't save in my life. Like, they were just kind of all there just staring at me.
Like, I keep, I keep envisioning myself, like, watching myself in, like, third person.
TJ says he's happy Tay trusts him again, and the dancing bit is starting to get tiring.
It's cool that I'm no longer suspected as the underwear thief. I'm glad Taylor likes me again, and it's reassuring that people just know that I'm not that guy. So that's cool.
The judge arrives and informs the fish they will be having a Christmas cookie baking contest. They have to choose partners, and it resolves that Trish has to choose between Jimmy, who she just argued with, and Cole, who she isn't speaking to. So she tries to choose 3 different invalid options before settling on Jimmy. Jimmy gets a request from the judge to call Trish bitch, so he adapts and turns into a nigga to avoid reigniting the argument.
Damn bitch is up in this bitch. I'm trying to get my bitch to mix this crap.
When told to stop it by the judge, he switches to calling her a bitch way too often, so Trish picks up on the bit and rolls with it.
Listen, bitch, once I get this flower set up and these cookies, we're gonna switch. Okay. I'm sorry, bitch, but you just forgot to fill that icing.
Meg, the experienced baker, has to wear headphones, and her partner Shinji has to wear a blindfold under his glasses. Partners TJ and Cole admit to the judge that they don't know how to make cookies and have given up. So the judge tells them they should just ask Trish, even though Cole says Trish won't even look in his direction. Cole starts the question with, "The judge told me to," and Judge snaps at him that Trish is not obligated to do it just because it was an instruction from Judge, so Trish says, "Good luck." She tells Jimmy she's glad to have picked him as a partner, Because they're getting along, Jet tells Jimmy that Trish seems to be into it and gives him a BDSM collar and a rope.
She seems to be down with it, like she's fucking with you right now, so...
Jimmy rolls into the kitchen and hands her the collar without explanation, and she gamely puts it on so he can lead her around the kitchen with it. Seeing how amenable she is to it, Judge takes him aside one more time.
When she's hungry, put some of this in the palm of your hand and have her eat it out of your hand, okay? Say, you hungry, bitch? And then, after she's eaten it, make her say, Jimmy crack corn. Fucktown, population Jimmy.
Brian is asked to sabotage a contestant's cookies for points as long as he isn't caught. He puts red pepper flakes in everyone's cookies, except for TJ and Cole's, which he burns. Brian asks TJ if he has faith in his cookies, and TJ says that's the only thing he has in his cookies. The fish must perform a nativity play on Christmas. Taylor must be Mary, Trish has to be a sheep, and TJ must play baby Jesus. TJ immediately suggests that Jimmy should be the narrator and hopes that baby Jesus doesn't have lots of lines. The fish must also keep earplugs in from now on because there will be a loud, dangerous sound. Jimmy renews his search for haunted dolls. Ben assigned him this mission yesterday to look for 8-inch tall, mechanized, haunted dolls that run around the house at night. He tried it for a moment last night before passing out because he had been awake for almost 24 hours. During the day, he turns his search chaotic. He smears Cole's blanket around in a mess, reopens the hole in the wall, and burns his hand on a pipe until Jet tells him to chill the fuck out. Ben talks to Jimmy and tells him the dolls aren't inside the walls, and that he can find them by cooing like a baby. Meg sits in a chair and says she doesn't feel well. Tay is assigned the task of being Meg's doctor. TJ is assigned the task of being Meg's sickener.
Hey.
What's up? You're making my patient sicker?
I guess the opposite.
What do you mean?
So I put a little vodka on the paper towel.
Get out of my room.
No,
Get out of my operating room.
No,
Get out. You better get out.
Come on, no. This is that's what Ben told me.
Well, Ben told me to do the opposite. So you better get out.
But
You don't take more alcohol to help the pain over. Get out. I'm making hot tea.
But
Get out of my operating room.
No, but
now.
no, but-
Get out. You better get out.
no, what are you doing?
Get out.
No, come
Get out.
on,
Get out.
no.
At 10 p.m., Judge announces the bedtime challenge. No one is allowed to move or make a sound during the night. Those who manage not to move will be paid 100 chips. Anyone who makes noise, the judge says, he will hit with a lead pipe.
Because we like to do a little bit of early bedtime before Christmas.
Oh, we wrap the presents?
They have to bring the presents out for you.
Santa has to come.
We have to bring out the presents for you.
Presents?
You gonna like them?
Yeah?
Yeah. I got you one from the swamp.
Oh.
You gonna like these presents? They're good. Shit, you gonna like your presents?
It's so funny.
It's good.
Taylor confronts Jimmy and says that the eggnog and prison wine he has been making could be unsafe to eat. The judge agrees that it's not safe and he shouldn't be making it. Jimmy confronts Taylor and explains the eggnog to her in more detail, and Taylor comes around on it. The fish vote to allow him to finish preparing it, silently, in the kitchen during the challenge. I'll spare you the narration for these other two big moments of the night. I'll also be uploading my recording of the namesake of this video, Doll Activity, separately and unedited. Merry Christmas, and Happy Fishtank.
I may not be a teacher, but this is a case of who copied whose homework. This seems like a very behaved young one. What's this, though? And it's fruit, huh? Who is on the nice list? Leaving goddamn fruit in the room! This attracts flies! Can you smell it? All the pooiness, all that fly shit, just going everywhere! Now come on, say it with me now. We got one eye open, two eyes facts, but you forgot your nutrition facts. That blood wasn't there. But make sure that's noted. Santa did not bring that blood in here. Why is there blood on the wall? Warn you. There are some loud sounds happening today. It's like Wagner's come up in here. Come on. It's time for old St. Nick. Get some rest. Alright, hopefully it's big enough. You know?
Santa Claus, the last airsoft bender.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Santa, please shout out Trish for FISHMAS.
I broke the bed.
Probably drape a leg over her.
Easily.
Yep.
Oh, crap. Okay, Santa almost put head first. Are you okay? You good?
Yes.
Give me 2 taps if you're good. Alright. And I just ripped my pants. Santa might have a wardrobe malfunction, but I'm gonna warn you. Santa's gonna have about as much trouble as you are with this.
Santa, that's probably good.
Okay.
All right, Santa, why don't we go to a different room here?
Yeah. Let's see if I can't get off real quick. Here.
Gently.
Try to. You wanna roll over, child? Nicholas Swordfire is the Lord. He was a graceful Lord. His people flourished daily. The children were happy. No one could even choose what to say. Well, there came a night when Jesus came in our way, and he had no money, no myrrh.
Santa, can I suck some milk out of you?
I mean, I don't produce because I ain't Mrs. Claus, but shit, you know, I ain't afraid to let's leave it a shot. That being said, he didn't have money. Pull it up. I'm good. Have a drink. Let's have a talk. First off, is there a water safe to drink here? Good.
Don't feel like you need to be quiet too. You guys can talk. We want you guys to talk this out.
Okay.
So, the cookies. Got a lot of things to talk about with them. You see, good old Miss Claus and good old Mr. Morgan don't rely on me too often. They can tell how I move. That being said, you should be the one person I think that has any understanding of it. So little old Saint Nick here. Have a seat. And tell me, Who made these?
Megan.
She trustworthy?
Yes.
Do you know who each cookie is out there?
Yes.
Good. I won't push on to who, but do you realize 2 of those cookies are the exact same thing?
In what way? Shape-wise, or... Because TJ kept asking for help. Cole, on the other hand, well... You see, everyone wants Cole to be a detective, but Cole keeps just giving me the detective orders. Not that I mind, it gives me something to do. For example, currently there's a clue in the ash.
Clue in the ash?
In the ash. So I stuck my head up the fireplace.
And?
No clues there, boss. Started thinking that maybe the ash means something else.
Mm-hmm.
Told him to check out books and whatnot. Well, no, he could have done it, he could have not. Ain't really my mission, I'm more of a deputy. Like I said, it gives me something to do. I'm sure you've seen me obsessing over that padlock for quite some time.
Yes. Have you figured it out yet?
Oh, we got the padlock open. Nice little shortcut it is.
Yeah. It's good when you can do something like that, ain't it? Old Saint Nick can respect that old trick. See, families don't like to leave their doors unlocked anymore. They say it's 2023, but I'm old Saint Nick, I think it's 1923. That being said, if you've got the most detective practice work here, maybe I can help with a little mystery. Which one of these kids do you think makes the biggest mess? Listens the least? Maybe catches the most heat online? Take your time with this one.
Well, obviously there's a bit of a misunderstanding. You see earlier on,
Santa, it is time. Commence Order 66. Do it, JJ.
You see, there's a bit of a misunderstanding, although, of course, due to the nature of, Trish's mission, I couldn't really be filled in on it. So, you know, I thought that a lot of baloney she was saying about me and Brian was real. And, well, we had a nice find. We have many bags of grits, and, well, I may have learned the hard way that I accidentally threw grits on Trish's bed when that was an act during my Metal Gear Solid 3 mission. Listening in, seeing what's going down. Everyone kept giving me cigarettes in the crawl space.
Oh my god, yes, I remember that. Why was the pants down, though?
I have a very weird waist. Very skinny waist. And you have to crawl in there. And so when it was a struggle, it's like, you know, you're crawling, crawl space catches the pants come down a bit, get out, hike up the pants, skedaddle.
See, Saint Nick can understand that. Could be about the chimney it happens. The problem is, you gotta pull them up before you continue out.
It was a bit of a rush as I was overhearing them say, oh, I'm going to go check the crawl space. I had locked it from the door 3 side so they couldn't get in that way. So I was trying to sneak out the other way. Vance surprises me with a cigarette. I hit my head on that side. Then that alerts them. And they say, oh no, someone is in there. Vance did pull a good one where he did his best Brian impression and said he was going downstairs, so that's why I popped out as quick as I could. I couldn't really care about appearances at that point.
You know, old Santa Claus had learned that's not the lesson you want to have in your repertoire in those situations. Remember the old song, the old Christmas movie, Grandma got ran over by a reindeer? Well, let's just say Santa doesn't go drinking out in public anymore, especially with his reindeer. One situation. You see, one night, one of my reindeer we no longer use anymore. I won't say who because I don't want to spend the damn money to get this all rebranded. Trust me, Grancer is not a good reindeer name, but it's what his fucking Father Rudolph stuck him with. That being said, yeah, let's just say coming out of the bar drunk, your pants between your legs, even though you wear shorts underneath, your pants between your legs. You come up to find one of your best reindeer has committed an act of treason against a snowman. And let's just say poor old Frosty never wants to celebrate his birthday again. And when the right people see that situation, and they don't think the dumb animal could have done something, they see you with your drawers down, well, you both know basic math. So, why would the pants really down?
I swear to you, I ain't into that stuff. I don't like to watch. I don't like to listen. I don't like it when other people watch. I don't like it when other people listen.
So you don't watch any pornography?
There's a difference between watching porn and something like that in real life.
Miss Downs stuff, I'm telling you. Me and Mrs. Claus like to bring it up and watch sometimes, and let me tell you, them little bastards are a little bit more perk-filled than you think. So, it really was just a simple misunderstanding.
It was a misunderstanding in a crisis. I had to get out of there, and I had to get out fast. I couldn't care about appearances. I couldn't care what my trousers got caught on. I had to get out of there.
You know what it sounds like? Sounds like a cowboy got a little reckless. Made a little too many decisions that led him down a very similar path as someone else. You know, you understand who the previous Santa was, right?
No, sir.
Tell you what, since you like detective work, we'll give you a few hints. He carries a big iron on his hip. In the past 8 years, he has had a video game made about him. And this character, at least in the public eye, is dead and fictional. They're very much real. And they're very much dying right now. Anything you can guess?